House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene, as we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on last year's national champions, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Ducks will put total leather and we'll get started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Wisconsin's offense will go on the attack first. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game. Now, I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So, no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Wants to throw. It's Stokes. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Badgers will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So Oregon's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, fourth down in their own end, and they're going for it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Ducks with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Pocket breaking down. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. And he just got the on-Wisconsin call and went on into the backfield to pick up the sack.
Yeah, jumping around on quarterbacks in the backfield. Really good job getting upfield, playing aggressive, playing like their hair's on fire. Wisconsin linebackers do that year after year.
So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Back open in the middle. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Ducks are rolling down the field. He'll keep it himself. Runs for the tackle.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They go to the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Ducks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Might as well give it to him again. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Snagged out of the air. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without score. Touchdown, Ducks! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
And I love finding the big fella down in the red zone, 3rd and goal. You got to make something happen down here. Throw it up high. Let the big fella make you look really good as a quarterback. Love finding those big guys down here in the red zone.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Takes this handoff and headed to the right.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled there last time out. They knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football, and that just has not happened in this game. They're simply not physical enough offensively at this point.
Trying play action. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Working the middle, it's complete. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He gets a block. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Catch in the middle, it's Lawson. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll throw it. Trying to pull his way in. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Dropping back, it's Stokes. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. Oh, that's going to be a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Picks up the first down, still moving. Oh, he's got some space. Attack. Touchdown, Ducks! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drop.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a two-point conversion. The interception was just great.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Off the play fake on first down. Got his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
It's complete on the right side. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. To the air, it's Stokes. Rushes on him. Had to throw it before he wanted.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Quarterback's got the first. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Oregon! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution of the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And he's going to try to return this one. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Out of the gun to give to the back. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18. The Badgers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The run from the shotgun. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go, set. Ready to go.
They'll ride the hot hand. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough space. Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Georgia somehow, some way found an edge between the hedges and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough, And we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. Right back to the well. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to pass, it's Stokes. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Wants to bring it back. Makes a move. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up for the first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to buy time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Deflected at the goal line.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Got his man on the right. The receiver will not get it to the sticks. It'll be 4th down.
And I love the aggressiveness by the defense. 3rd down and short, I'm going to play with my DBs up. Play aggressive. Try to take away those RPOs, those quick throws.
Scores on the sneak.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
23, Wisconsin, 0.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Stokes. Makes the grab.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
It's on target and complete. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Just about set to get this second half underway. bringing it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Give to the running back. Fights off the defender. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Facing a third down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Now improvising. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. He'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He tries to take the top off. Snags it at the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Oregon! And they take it in for 6 more points. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And he's coming out of the end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Leaves it with the back. Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Badgers will call on their punt team. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. Got it near midfield. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Finds his big tight end. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. With the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks! They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Unloads to the right. Quickly complete. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out quickly. There he goes! He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. And the Badgers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
Wisconsin, 7.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Off play action on 1st down. Steps away to find some room. Crosses the 35. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Now the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Phelps. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The Ducks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. To the air on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete.
I tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The Ducks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Skinner. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. And the Ducks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Quarterback on the keeper. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today, but opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Badgers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Works the middle. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. 1st down here for the offense. Power football with the run.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Samuel. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the Badgers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That will put the